Hello, good people. Welcome to this episode in our series on data visualization with Matplotlib. And as I always do it, I want to keep this video very short. And so the objective of this video is to show you how to create multiple graphs or make multiple plots using Matplotlib. So I'm going to start off by generating an equally spaced array between negative 1.4 to 1.4, and let's say I want 50 of them. Okay, now so this is going to be our values on the x-axis, and I'm going to create three different values that will be plotted on the y-axis. The first one is going to be just like the x, because I want a linear graph, and then the second one is going to be the square root, the squared of the values in x, and then the third is going to be the cubic, so we can plot all these on one graph to see how each individual function really looks like. Okay, so I'm going to call the first one y linear, and I'm just going to say that is equal to x, because I mean the values on the x and the y axis are going to be the same, so we get a linear graph. Okay, and then I'm going to do y quadratic, and then I'm going to say that is equal to x to the power 2, and then I'm going to say y cubic is equal to x to the power 3. So now that we have these values, let's go ahead and then make our plot for them. So what's going to happen is I'll say plt.plot, and then I'll plot my x, and I'll plot my y linear, and let's make that into green dashes, and let's see how it looks like. So basically, like I told you, it's going to be a linear function, because the coordinate for each point is the same for both the x and then the y axis. Okay, so let's go ahead and then plot for the quadratic curve as well. So I'll say plt.plot, and then I'm going to plot the same x, but then now I'm going to plot the y quadratic, and for that I'm going to use r and then this column. Now for details on how to style, I mean for all the different combinations of the line styles, you have to check the Matplotlib documentation, because it is very exhaustive, and then they go into much more details. But basically you can see that I use the g dash dash to make this green dashes, and then r, and then this column to make this dot dot, and then it's r. And as you can see, the shape of the graph is that of a quadratic curve. So let's go ahead and then plot for the cubic. So I'll say plt.plot, and then I'll say x, and then I'll plot for y cubic. Oh, sorry, I said cubic. I mean, I'm not going to change that, but what I really meant was cubic. Okay, then I'm going to plot b, and then this caret symbol right here, which is going to give us a triangular shape for the point. Okay, so as you can see, I have the first linear function that is in green dashes, and then the quadratic function that is in red dots, and then we also have the cubic function that is in blue triangles. So basically the objective is to show you that it is possible to make multiple plots on the same graph, and that is what you have seen so far. I mean, we can even polish this graph further with all the different things that you have learned from the previous videos, like setting the title, the x labels, and then the y labels. And in subsequent videos, I'm going to show you how to add a label to each of the graphs so that you can also have a legend. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, ask your questions, and I'll see you in the next video.